Alright, so I recently read this book. It's called A Dark Inheritance by H.F Askwith. It's right there. It's backwards, but yes. I recently read this book and I haven't really heard a lot about it through TikTok. I kind of just saw it in the bookstore. I saw the cover and I was like, ooh, this is really nice. It's a really nice cover. And then I looked at the back, tried to skim through the synopsis, and then I saw at the bottom here, it says, a twisty gothic horror fantasy, perfect for fans of Neil Gaiman and Leigh Bardugo. And I was like, this book sounds really good then, because I am a huge Leigh Bardugo fan. I love her books. I have also been in quite a reading slump, and the only other book apart from this is like the second book I've read this year, and the only other book that I've read from this is like Verity by Colleen Hoover, and I guess it's kind of in the same like genre, because that was also kind of a mystery, you know, thriller, and this is kind of like that as well. But in summary, the book is basically this, as said, gothic fantasy, and it takes place in the 1920s, where a really wealthy family got their inheritance mysteriously, and all of the children of that family, once they turn 18, they mysteriously die of some sort of, I don't know, accident or cause, basically. And the main character in this book, his name is Felix Ash. He knows this because everybody says that it's just a coincidence and, you know, it's just a tragic accident. But he knows that there's something up and that it's not actually a tragic accident as many people like to say that it is. So he does some digging and finds out that there's this thing called Imperium Mortis, which is kind of like this dark secret society that his dad was a part of. And so he kind of just has to go through this journey of trying to figure out how to stop the curse that is soon to be fallen down to him as well. Like he knows that he's going to die once he turns 18, which is in like 30 days. And he meets people along the way, and he has his friend/girlfriend. He had kind of a thing with her in the past, and they kind of just go through this whole journey of trying to figure out how to stop this curse. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff that happens along the way. So that is pretty much how I would describe the book, and I gave it 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, because it, you know, I mainly give a lot of the books I read 3 out of 5 stars, because that means that I just, you know, it wasn't like amazingly mind-blowing, life-changing for me. It wasn't bad either, so I just put it in the middle. It's just 3 stars. But I really did enjoy this because I haven't really read a lot of books like this. It's very dark academia vibes. And yeah, it's just, yeah, like I have not read a lot of books like this. I don't know why. My brain just doesn't seem to focus enough when I read books like this, because I feel like I really need to dig deep and like try to really think when it comes to reading books like this, which is not really that good for me. So this one, because I'm quite lazy and I just want to read it for the feels and not because I want to dig deep into it and like figure out all these secret meanings and stuff. But you know, this was pretty much a really good book for me. And also the main character was kind of relatable. I related a lot to his problems. He has major anxiety and daddy issues. Like, you know, he talks a lot about anxiety, and it like he has to go to therapy for it as well. Like his whole family is like telling him to go to therapy for it, and like I relate to that a lot. So yep, in conclusion, this book was a really good book, and I would recommend it to people who want to start reading an easy dark academia vibey book. So yeah,